What's going on, everyone? Today in this video, what we're going to do is talk about a blitz that's out there that just happened over the last few days that is very tough. Makes you want to take your controller and throw it through the screen because it's a manual A-gap blitz, and which is very hard to pick up. We're not going to show you the blitz. We don't want to promote this. We want this to get fixed. We want this to get patched. But in case you do go ahead and face us online, we're going to at least show you ways to block it, to slow it down, to have a little bit more success against it. It's one of those, if you get hit by it and you have nothing to go to, it can be very frustrating. As EA Game Changers, we're doing our best to get this information to the developers in order to make sure that we get this patch as soon as possible. So basically with this blitz, what they're doing is you're going to see somebody in the A gap like this, usually hunched over like this player is right now. And what they're going to do is once the ball is hiked, they're going to be able to delay a second and kind of go straight into the A gap. I don't want to show you the setup. I don't want to show you what it's coming out of. I just want to show you basically that when you do it, you're going to see that this is kind of how it's going to work out. Okay, something to that effect, to where it's going to be something that is going to be tough on your opponent, right? Now, I don't want to, again, show you the blitz, right? I just want to make sure that you see that that is out there, okay? Now, what we want to do is we want to teach you how to block it and how we're going to do it. So we're going to get out of this, and we're going to show you real quick what formation we like to go into to do this and what you really need to make it happen, okay? So the first formation is going to be gun doubles halfback weak. We've talked a lot about it. What you want to do is you want to have your tight end on the side in which you see the crouching tiger, okay? The guy that's in that that A gap, wherever he's at, you want to make your tight ends on that side, okay? So let's go to a play, for instance, called slot shake, okay? And we're going to call that. And you know what? I'm going to cut it out the screen, and I'm going to go to the thing so you don't see what play it is. All right, guys, so we're back. And we'll kind of show you what we feel is the best way to block this, because it's really, really tough, is to have a formation to where there is a tight end on the left side or the same side as the crouching linebacker. So if they were running this on the right side gap, you want to make sure that your tight end is on the right side, while the opposite side player is going to be your running back. Now, the best way to do it is to max protect, okay? That's going to give you the best protection possible. If you wanted to, you want to make sure that your first blocking player is going to be your tight end, then your running back. What I mean by that is if you want to send the running back out for a route, you're going to have better success of blocking this than if you send the tight end out on the route. You want to make sure at all costs that you block the tight end to the side of the crouching player. Okay? So that's the first thing. Second thing, max protect helps, because what you're going to see a lot is because you'll be able to block this guy right away, then you're going to start seeing block sheds. With the block sheds, having that running back there is going to help you, because what's going to end up happening is that you're going to, at least pick up any of the loose ends, right? Next thing you want to do is you want to shift your line towards the tight end. Okay, so it's going to look like this. And that's going to give you a really nice opportunity of blocking this player that's coming in A gap. So I'm going to hike the ball. You're going to see here see how that guy just gets stonewalled? That is exactly what you want to happen on this play. I'm just going to throw this ball away or get sacked, either or, right? That is a big part of this when it comes to making sure you stop it. Okay, so having a tight end on the same side as a crouching player. If you max protect, great. Slide protect towards the tight end. That's the rule set, right? Now, if we're going to go to doubles Y off week, I'll go to for 4 verticals. You're going to have the same type of formation. Again, we're going to max protect. We're going to slide left. And I'm just going to do my best to hide this real quick from you so you don't see what we're doing. All right. So here's a crouching player. I'm going to hike the ball, try to go through the gap, see how it gets stonewalled. That's going to be big for you, okay? Those are the 2 things that you want. Now, the next couple formations you can do this on is gun trips halfback weak, and I'll do this play called PA post shot. To me, this is my favorite play to do it, and there's a reason why. They've got this orange type of cross block, and it's really going to help you with this. I actually prefer this to where If you want to do it to where you don't want the tight end on that side, you can have the running back on this side when you do this. It can be either or, okay? So that just helps you with route combinations. You can run this flipped or non-flipped, right? I'm just going to get this defense in what it needs to be. All right, I don't want to show it to you. All right, so you're going to see here with this thing, you're going to come through this, they're going to stonewall you there. Okay, so that's the other thing that's going to be nice, right? They're going to stonewall you when you have that combination. Now, the last one we want to show you guys as far as a formation we like to go to, it's actually under pistol, okay? It's pistol Y off trips because it does a really good job no matter what the play is to blocking this. So I'm going to pick P boot slide. Same principles are effective. Make sure that you've got the tight end on the same side as the crouching player, and make sure that you're blocking both players for most of success. We're not going to go over route combinations right now in this video. If this blitz lingers, then yes, we're going to tell you, hey, we're going to get you a little bit more of a quick passing scheme. We're going to get you a little bit more of how to attack this and all that type stuff, right? Because this is if this is going to take over the meta, then we're going to need to have some specific plays to go to. Right now, not as many people know about it. And two, if we find ways to block it, then you're going to get them out of it really quickly, and it's not really that big of a deal. But with this here, what you want to see is that you've got that player blocking on the left, and you also got that running back that also does a really good job of picking up anything. So what I'm going to try to do is show you how to get it in. So I'm trying to get through there. You can see that we're just stonewalling them, okay? Now, it may sound like, wow, you guys are stonewalling them every play. Trust me, it took us hours to find ways to block this. It's that powerful, okay? If I go and I'm going to reset this here in a second so you don't see it and get this defense here, and I'm just going to give you a different look. So I went ahead and got gun bunch out just so you can see here when you block the running back, only the running back, you're going to see that you're going to still have that ability to get that through that gap. It sometimes, might be not as smooth as others, but you can see here with that, we were able to, fight our way through traffic, and that's what's going to happen in game as well. See, all we did was go through here, we went and fought through traffic, and you're going to be able to get that through. Now, if you see somebody that's doing it in the opposite gap, you're not going to have success with this with your tight end on the left side and your running back on the right as often. You're going to want to flip the play. So if you see this, you can see that they're going to be able to get in that pretty easily like that, right? Even though I didn't block anybody, that's going to happen. People can flip this, and do it, from a different side perspective. You can do it from this side. That case, you're going to want to flip it. You're going to want to block it. And you're going to want to make sure that that's going to give you the best option possible. I'll hike the ball. And I got to make sure that I hike the ball. Oop, wrong. I got the wrong controllers going on here. All right, so I'm going to hike the ball. And you can see that even when I try to, we stonewall it, okay? So that's the biggest thing about this. You're going to make them pay, because if your player is doing that manually, he's really selling out and saying, I'm not covering the field. I'm going to let the computer cover the field. And you're going to have some really good success with that. So I would presume that if somebody is trying to do this versus you and you stonewall them the first 3 attempts that they're doing it, they're probably going to get away from it. Just from a perspective of, especially if you're going to get some successful throws with it, just learn that you need to block it this way. If we have to get into more detail of route combinations, like I said, we'll definitely do that as it goes on. We just wanted to fly in this video while it's fresh and hot, that if anybody goes ahead and starts doing this versus you, you'll have a good idea of using those type of formations. Tight end on one side, running back on the other, making sure that you're blocking the tight end on the side in which the guy is crouching, and max protect for best results, slide protect towards the tight end.